It actually worked.
Fox?
Fox!
I'm here!
Fox.
I've arrived!
Fox! Oh my
I'm
god!
arrived!
Was to use this platform to spawn foxes, and then I'd stab them to death and collect their drops. The problem with this approach was this. Nothing. No foxes. Yeah.
Welcome back to the channel, you gremlin. Today, we're gonna be watching some more Martincitopants, but it's Skyblock without the starting chest. I don't think this is possible. I really don't. But, I know you guys are still waiting for the summer car. That should be out tomorrow. But otherwise, let's get into this video.
Hello again.
Hi.
I have a question for you. Can you
Okay.
beat Skyblock with one tree?
No,
No chest, no water, no cobblestone generator.
I don't.
This
I
was
don't
the
think
quagmire
so.
I found myself in a few weeks ago. You see, last video I'd been having a wonderful time with my friends, where if any of us died, then we deleted the world
Oh,
and
that's
reset.
fucked. That is
After
so
30
fucked.
resets, we reached the end where I was
30?
knocked into the air
30.
and killed by the dragon. Except I wasn't. A portal opened up beneath me and sent
Oh.
me here. To get back, all I have to do is beat Skyblock with one tree.
Oh.
And, like before, if I
Mid.
die, the world resets.
Oh, that
So,
sucks. Oh dear
Let
God.
us begin.
I'm ready.
First
We're
things
ready.
first, tree time.
Tree.
Now
Now
you might be
what?
wondering how I go about beating the game with this.
Yeah.
Well, that's a great question. Technically, all we need are ender eyes. Then we can find the portal, open it, and kill the dragon. Ender pearls are easy enough to obtain, but blaze powder is fucked. We need blaze rods, which cost blazes,
Oh,
which
yeah,
only
just
spawn in the
little.
nether, so we need to make a portal, which needs lava, so we need to make a lava farm, and it needs
Huh?
water, so we need to...
Whoa, 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 whoa. That's too fast. Too fast.
Basically, it's a very long process, and it
Okay.
all begins
With a tree. Yeah. Okay.
with
Wood.
this wood. We need to build this, and then we need to wait for the sun to do this, and now we just need to kill a few skeletons.
Oh, no.
Well, let's try that again.
Yes,
Cut
let's
down the tree, get a
let's
bit of
do
wood,
it.
stick down the saplings, wait a few minutes, cut down more trees, plant more saplings, get more wood, build more platform, and
Yeah, don't die.
I think I'm forgetting something.
Yes, you are. Oh.
Oh yes,
Hi.
that's right. Buy the new frog! Gentlemen, it's been over a year
What?
since the last guy burst onto the scene. I thought I put him away with a few 50
Oh my
to
God.
the skull, but
Okay.
that just pissed him off, and now he's back for blood. He wants to
He's
enter your
so
walls? No, he
cute.
wants to enter your skin. He wants to climb into your blood vessels. He is charging up the death laser. Oh,
I
God, no.
want it.
What is he doing in Anaheim, California?
But I'm guessing
Wait a minute.
this is posted a long
Disney.
time ago.
Oh God, the children. Oh God.
Not the children.
Do not
Not
lose
the
sight of
children.
him. He is wearing camouflage. Whoops, I just lost sight of him. Oh God, where did he go? Not again.
Uh-oh.
Once
Dead.
again, Makeshift gets it done with the highest quality plushies I have ever seen in my life. Embroidered eyes, shiny gold fabric, a beautiful, warm smile. Stomp him, grab him, shoot him with a gun. He
Oh
still
my
manages to
God.
maintain his jovial smile
Martin,
and can-do attitude.
Stop
And now,
it.
he's angrier. Gentlemen, we need to
Oh
sell
my
a lot
Lana.
of these plushes. You must buy one. They ship all over the globe, even obscure,
Oh.
weird places like Michigan.
Well, that's hurtful. That's really hurtful. Why am I being so called out? That's hurtful. I don't like being called out like this. Crazy.
Yeah. There is no
Crazy.
excuse. Time is running out. This plush is only on sale for the next 28 days. Hurry up,
Yeah,
big fast. After
definitely.
28 days have passed, he will be gone for good. And if I don't sell
No.
enough, he will harm me. So please
You
do it.
harm me.
Link in the description. Comment, please.
Oh.
Anyway. Okay. We're back. Killing them myself was rather stupid. So this time I made good use of my friend, Mr. Sun. Now, we've got bones. Bones can be made into
Nice.
bone meal, and bone meal into grass. Grass can be made into seeds, seeds into wheat, and wheat into bread.
Okay.
Gentlemen, food.
What do you,
Despite our earlier setback, we were making decent
I
progress.
guess we do
So,
need
to
food.
continue expanding our wonderful island, I went back to the plantation and cut down more trees.
I'm waiting for him to fall off. Oh, fuck. Okay, well. Oh my God! Oh, that's so cool. He's doing it
And we're
again.
back. Okay, 2 trapdoors here should make me safe.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
should.
Alright,
Should.
we've got our bread, a nice tree farm, plenty of wood. What do we do from here? Well, I don't know. But this guy
What do you
spawned
mean
my
you
own,
don't know?
which is cool, I guess.
Oh.
He had a few things to offer me, none of which I could buy because my net worth was exactly
0.
7 logs of wood. Of course, that
Oh,
didn't stop me
well.
from murdering his llamas and putting him in a box.
Oh!
Okay.
Clearly, as a form of divine retribution,
That's
shortly after
fucked
this,
up.
I was brutally attacked by phantoms.
No, there's 4 of them.
Oh
Anyway,
my god.
I had decided on our next goal, getting iron. Now, I know what you might be thinking.
How are you gonna do that?
Oh.
Yeah. How?
Well, I'll tell you. The
Okay.
answer is zombies. That's
What?
right,
Oh,
zombies can drop iron,
right.
but only 0.4% of the time, which means to get enough iron for a pickaxe, we need to kill, on average, 750 zombies.
Oh my god.
Now sure, this platform
luck with that
does
one.
spawn zombies, just not very many of them.
Yeah.
But we can fix that. An interesting quirk of Minecraft spawning mechanics is that the lower you go down, the higher the spawn rates.
Oh.
Sort of. It's a bit more complicated than that, but for our purposes, that's good enough. So optimally,
But
we
I
want our
wanna
spawning platform
know.
to be as low as possible to maximize mob spawning. Okay, so let's get down as low as possible and build a second
Oh
platform.
my god, he's gonna fall.
Just
Yeah. How are you gonna do that?
Well, it looks like we have a bit of a problem. How do
What
we
is-
go down? No, seriously. How do we go down? On a normal Skyblock map, all you need to go down is a bucket of water. But
Yeah.
we don't have any water or any buckets.
Good
I
luck.
sat and pondered. And then I thought of something
I'd do
truly
ladders.
remarkable.
Oh my god, dude, I thought he was
Actually
dead.
Using this
I thought he
incredible
was
strategy,
dead.
I had descended a whopping 12 blocks. Very impressive, I know. I would have
Oh
loved to
my
have gone
God.
further, but I was out of ender pearls, and ender pearls aren't exactly easy to come by.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, maybe this method has some flaws.
Just a
Well,
just a
With
few.
that said, once again,
Just a few flaws.
how do we go
Just-
down?
Just a couple. Ladders?
this left me stumped. So I did some high-impact going down research and came across trapdoors. Placed 2 of them down
Oh
like
my
this,
God.
stand in between them, and close this one. You're now prone. Now that I'm prone, I'm short enough to place blocks on the underside of this trapdoor, and voila. We have descended 1 singular block.
What?
Now to do that, about 130 times.
Oh my no, he did not. Oh my god. What the
And here we are. That took fucking ages. My first build down here
I'm not
was a spider farm.
surprised.
Kill the spiders, get string, make string into wool, and wool into bed.
Mhm.
Sleepy time. At the spider spawner, things were not working out how I wanted them to. This was promising though. Clearly the spawn rates down here were very, very high.
Mhm.
How
Oh
high?
my god.
Well, why don't we find out?
Oh.
Hey, that's a lot of mobs.
Yeah, it is. Run.
But there's a slight issue with this platform. It doesn't make iron. Yep,
Oh.
that's right. I have in fact just wasted a bunch of my time. The only way
What?
a zombie drops his iron is if I kill him myself. Killing them myself on this platform would be suicidal.
Yeah.
What we really need is a way to funnel the zombies to a central killing chamber. We need a mob farm.
But how are you gonna do that without water?
Well, that took several hours. Now, you may have a few
Yeah.
questions, like Mart, why is it made of stairs?
Yeah.
Or Mart, why are mobs just walking into the drop chute? Or Mart, it's been 15 years, why is it taking you so long to get the milk? Okay,
Yeah, where's the
sit down.
milk?
If you're currently
Okay,
sitting,
I'm sitting.
sit down more.
Okay. I
Have you
got
ever noticed that
I get
mobs
it.
in Minecraft just kind of wander around? This mechanic is rather incredibly named wandering, and it follows
Oh
a
my
very
God.
specific set of instructions. Firstly, wandering mobs need to be within 32 blocks of a player. Then they search for a target block to wander towards. Once they pick their block, they find a path to it and walk off.
I move now.
But
Oh
mobs
my
can
God.
only target full blocks, like planks or logs, not stairs or slabs. Using some questionable aesthetic choices, I built the spawning platform, walls, and roof out of only stairs and slabs. When a mob spawns in, their only valid wandering target are these planks over here. With some trapdoors, you can trick them into thinking there's a way across, even though there's not. And voila,
Oh my god.
mob farm.
That's
Once
so
they
cool.
fall down the chute, they fall 23 blocks, removing
What?
all but 1 point of health, so I can kill them easily with a sword. This farm does, however, have a few flaws. The main flaw being, it is horribly, painfully,
Slow.
terribly slow.
Yeah, I can't.
If I wanted to farm iron with it, this design would simply not be sufficient. So how about we tear it down and make another one?
No way, he's not.
And there we go. Mob
oh
Farm.
my god, what is
version
wrong
2.
with you? No.
Mob Farm V2 was significantly faster than Mob Farm V1. It
How?
uses my totally 100% original and not stolen design from Ilmago of YouTube channel Imago. It
Oh
has a
my
larger
God, he
spawning area,
stole it.
central bait blocks, and 4 drop chutes. Even so, farming for iron was still very
Slow?
tedious.
Yeah.
Over 400 zombies later, I got my first iron.
Nice.
The second, shortly after that, and then the third, and the fourth, a little
Nice.
after that.
What do
And
we need
then-
iron for?
We had 7 iron.
What do
7
we need?
is enough for the most important item in the game. Pants, but upside
No.
down.
No.
So a cauldron.
No. Oh,
Why is a cauldron
okay.
so important?
Can I-
When it rains, cauldrons very slowly fill up with water.
Oh, I didn't
Problem
know
was-
that.
It wasn't raining.
That's so
I
cool.
did my civic duty and got to it.
Rain dance. Rain dance.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh.
Oh yeah. Not enough
And
rain.
there's no water in the cauldron.
Again.
I'm an idiot.
Okay. Well, let's do something else.
What do you mean?
Animals. Very important for our progression and distinctly lacking in our Skyblock world. Animals only spawn on grass, but they can't spawn on our Sky Island grass because it's too close to 0, 0, which means we gotta move it. My first attempt at relocating the grass was to try to get it to spread down the staircase naturally.
Oh, this is stupid.
Oh my
This is
god.
gonna take so long.
This idea didn't work.
Yeah.
I waited over 20 minutes and the grass had only spread a few blocks. To get down the 130 plus block staircase would take literal
Oh
days.
my god.
Well, how on earth were we going to do this? I could try to kill zombies for a chance at a silk touch shovel, but I'd have to kill something like
Yeah.
15,000 zombies.
Yeah, good luck
No.
with that one.
I didn't want to.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to either. Nope. Mm-mm.
And then, it hit me.
Ooh.
I don't have silk touch, but I know someone who does. To get him, all I had to do was cover the mob spawning platform in boats.
And gentlemen, I present to you my pièce de résistance, my magnum opus, the greatest construction of all time.
Huh?
Just a bunch of boats.
Okay,
What?
bear with me here. Once nighttime
Okay.
arrived, mobs began spawning on the platform, many of them spawning next to boats and immediately hopping in.
Okay.
Very good.
Yeah.
Once I was satisfied I had the right guy, I sleep.
What?
I was here for this guy. So I hopped in his
Oh.
boat
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
That was stupid.
and drove him over next to the grass. Once
What?
in position, his obnoxious block-grabbing tendencies took a firm hold of him,
Grab,
compelling him with immense power to reach
Oh
his
my
arms out
god.
and
Nice.
pick up the grass. Now all I had to do was beat him
Dude,
to
I
death
would never think of this.
with an axe.
Ah! No! Stop!
Oh.
no.
Using this grass, I was able to build a small animal shelter at the bottom of the world. This bit of grass, while small, could
Oh
produce
my
a fair
God.
few animals down this slope. In theory, anyway.
In
In reality,
theory.
it didn't do anything, but maybe I was just being impatient. So, that had taken me an hour
I
or
mean,
so, and it hadn't rained again. So, of
Rip.
course,
rain
I
dance.
got to it.
Rain dance.
This session of rain dancing yielded nothing.
Oh.
Even more concerning, the grass spot still hadn't spawned a single animal. Something wasn't right.
Uh.
I checked the F3 menu, and what do you know, this exact spot was in an ocean.
This is my
What?
face when biome ocean.
No way.
Animals, can't spawn in oceans.
Yeah.
So I went back up to the top, got another Enderman in a boat, positioned him appropriately, he did his thing, hacked it to
Oh
death with
my
an axe,
God.
scooped up the grass again, and moved it over here, into a not ocean biome. And a few minutes later,
Slimes. It's a
Cow.
Oh, a cow.
and with that,
A sheep.
back to it.
Brothers and sisters, gather for our Lord.
Rain
Plead for
dance.
his precipitation. Oh Lord, deliver upon us your wet love. Rain, I ask of you. Rain.
Seeing as it still
It's
wasn't
not
raining, I
working.
killed some more time with another silly project. It involved a lot of wood, and fences, and boats.
Oh
And it was
my
constructed.
lord.
Like this.
What the fuck?
What was this silly new contraption? Well, it's an elevator.
Oh. That's cool.
Oh yes.
For getting down quickly, I placed this single slime block. Now, remember, if I die, all of this progress is lost.
No
So
way.
it might be a good idea to think twice about. And he's jumped off.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
After
Oh,
all that,
yeah.
it still wasn't raining. So,
That would make me anxious.
back to it.
Rain dance!
Alright, you know what? If me doing a funky dance isn't gonna help, then I might as well prepare for when it does rain and make some more
Oh
pumpkins.
my god, okay.
Oh my god, it's raining!
Nice!
Just like that. Just like that, it starts raining.
Amazingly, this time, it actually rained. Now all I had to do was wait even more for the cauldrons to fill. So, really, nothing changed. While waiting,
my
I murdered
God.
even more mobs and collected even more iron. This continued for a very long time.
Yeah, I
I
can
did
only
some random
imagine.
stuff, it rained,
You
I
got a
waited,
horse?
the cauldrons didn't fill, it stopped raining, I killed more mobs, I got more iron, I made another cauldron, I got to it, rinse and repeat.
Oh my god.
It took ages, but we did get there eventually. The
How
3 cauldrons
long?
had collected enough water for 1 source, allowing me to craft a bucket and scoop
Oh
it up.
my.
Oh yeah.
He
Once I
got
did that, I
it!
used a glass bottle to fill the cauldron again, and finally,
Infinite!
infinite water.
Infinite!
Like any good respecter of a chill time on the lake, my first project with this new water was a fishing pond.
What? What? Oh, books!
We fishing.
Books.
Okay, we've got our water.
I get it.
Next up, pigs.
Books?
So why do we need pigs?
Yeah.
Well, they're for our next big goal.
Ooh!
Villages. To get villages, we need 3 things. A couple of zombie villagers, a golden apple,
That tastes like Minecraft.
and a weakness potion.
Oh my god.
I converted
Oh.
one of the shoots on the mob farm to this, which is just a really jank way of picking out specific mobs. Using it, I collected a couple of zombie villagers and stuck
Oh
them
my-
in boats.
Oh, you can cure them with the
Fucking stupid.
apples.
And I also collected a witch. You see, there's currently no way I can get my hands on a weakness potion. But if I make a witch angry, perhaps by, I don't know, punching them in the head,
Oh
they have
my
a chance
god.
of throwing one. And lastly, the golden apples. Originally, I
Apple.
thought this would be easy, since drowned have a chance of dropping gold. So I converted some zombies into drowned and killed them. A lot of them.
Oh my
No
god.
gold. Turns out they don't drop gold, and haven't
Oh.
for several years.
What?
Nowadays, instead, they drop copper.
Oh my god. Well,
And
that's scuffed.
Here's where we go back to those pigs. During this whole process, I had been breeding a lot of pigs. So many pigs that they were starting to suffocate and die
Oh my
when I fed
god.
them.
Why?
Using some
Why?
of the copper I'd collected from killing drowned, I made this. A lightning rod. Now all I had to do was wait for it to rain. So of
I'm
course,
really confused, but I know
I
it
got
does
to it.
something. I think it turns. So much rain dancing!
and
Ah!
some nice relaxing fishing, it happened.
Oh god.
These piglins had dropped a grand total
Oh,
of
I
51
get it
nuggets
now.
and a bar of gold. Not enough for our golden apples, so of course.
He did it again. Oh
I did
my
it again.
god.
And there we have it, boys. Enough gold for 2 golden apples.
He's
Villagers?
a mad lad.
Here we come.
He's a freaking mad lad. What is this?
Apples.
Is it-
Apples. Hello.
Does he
I
not have
checked
apples?
literally every
doesn't have
single chest
apples.
I had. No apples.
What?
Yep. That's right. Acacia trees don't drop apples.
Oh my
Oh
fucking.
my god,
Bruh.
no.
How fucking.
They don't?
Well,
Uh,
this fucking sucks.
just a
There
little
was
bit.
a path forward. I needed someone special. I needed the wares of an elusive man.
Mm-hmm.
I needed a wandering trader. Remember the very start of the run when I trapped a wandering trader in a box?
Yeah.
Well, he despawned long ago, but he sold saplings. Not the right saplings, but saplings
Oh.
nonetheless.
But how are you
to
gonna
get a
get
wandering
emeralds?
trader to spawn in, I could just wait around the base like normal. But most of the base is made of bottom slabs, so the actual area he can spawn on
can't
is very small.
spawn, Yeah.
Instead, I decided on constructing a purpose-built platform for spawning traders. To build it, I drafted up some high-quality blueprints, which called for building said platform
Oh
way
my
up in the sky.
god, he's
some
doodling
reason-
for us.
So I built the boat elevator up as high as I could, and began work on the platform.
He's gonna
and would you
fall
look
at
at
some
that?
point.
The platform's done.
Jesus.
There's only one issue with this platform.
Uh-huh.
Can you guess what it is?
It's on slabs.
Yes, that's right. All of these slabs are bottom slabs.
Yeah, I was gonna
So,
say.
It doesn't work.
Oh my fucking.
He's
Once I
crashing
actually
out.
made it spawnable, I built a
He's
small hut
crashing
in the
out.
middle of the platform and stuck a bed inside. This is where I would hang out for the next several hours, just waiting around for our trader man to spawn. One night, I forgot to sleep before mobs started spawning in, and came back to my PC only to be greeted with this.
Oh my god.
So I did what anyone would, sprinted to the edge of the platform, and jumped off.
What are you doing?
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
No. Oh.
Oh my god.
My god.
He
Bruh.
So, of course,
oh
more
my
waiting.
god,
But
Martin.
I got lucky.
What are you doing?
Only after about 15 minutes, a trader spawned in. And even better, he was selling an oak sapling.
Oak.
There's a problem though. I would have bought the sapling
But we're
if
poor.
I had any emeralds.
Yeah, we're poor.
I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Oh
Usually you can trade other items for emeralds,
right.
but he's a
I had,
crappy
in fact,
trader.
forgotten that traders need emeralds.
Mm-hmm. It's
Man.
okay. Deep breath. We can do it.
And so, this presented us with another conundrum. How the fuck do we get...
Oh my god, emeralds.
Well, I scoured the wiki. Trading, turn-up villages, mining. Yep,
yeah,
can't do
that's
that.
not possible.
Natural generation, like chest loot. Yep,
No.
can't do that.
No.
And finally, mob drops. Certain pillagers drop emeralds on death. Well, that looks like a pretty easy option. The only
Yeah.
problem is these pillagers don't spawn naturally. They only spawn in raids,
Oh.
and to get a raid, you guessed it, we need villagers. This left me completely
Oh.
stumped
Yeah, we're
for about
stuck.
10 seconds, which is when I read the rest of the wiki and learned about foxes. Foxes have a 20% chance to
Hey!
spawn with an item in their mouth, and
Hey!
5% of the time
Don't.
that
No,
item
no, don't
is
judge
an
me.
emerald. Doing some extreme ultra
Don't-
mathematics, we
no,
can figure out
don't
that on
spawn
average,
me, I
every 100
refuse.
foxes will yield one single
I
emerald.
refuse to help you. I don't wanna.
Okay,
I don't wanna.
I think we have a new
no.
project. First of all, I had to
I
find
don't
the
wanna
closest
help
biome
you.
where foxes can spawn. Aha.
Yeah, thought so.
Yes. This spot was over 2,000 blocks away, and to get
Mhm.
there, I'd have to build a bridge. So I got myself a lot of logs, made
Oh,
some slabs,
Jesus.
and started the journey.
He's gonna fall. Yeah, no.
And I'm here. Well, that was extremely boring. Once on
Yeah.
location, I began construction. Firstly, just a small platform as a proof of concept, and like everything else in this fucking playthrough, naturally, it didn't work. I sat there
What?
for ages and nothing spawned.
You
except
need
for like
grass, right?
15,000 mobs. Of course. I would
Don't
work the
you need,
first time.
like,
That would
grass?
be ridiculous.
I
It
don't-
just
I don't
has
know.
to drive me insane. It just...
Yeah,
I did
crash
manage
out.
to get it to work, though. The fix? Well, all I had to do was go back to base and murder all my livestock.
Oh.
Yep. I don't know. It was something to do with passive mob caps and spawn chunks and
Oh,
something. I don't fucking know.
oh.
Back at the fox spawning platform,
Okay,
the
well.
unthinkable happened. It actually worked.
Fox?
Fox!
I'm here.
Fox!
I've arrived.
Fox! Oh my
I'm
god!
The plan was
arrived.
to use this platform to spawn foxes, and then I'd stab them to death and collect their drops. The problem with this approach was this. Nothing. No foxes.
You
Yeah,
should've bred
sure,
me.
they
I'm
could
sorry.
spawn, but clearly they didn't like to very much.
Yeah, no. You
think,
killed me. You pushed me off. I'm
I think I
not
should
gonna.
make a farm.
No.
Here's a
Yeah.
useful concept. Foxes are attracted to chickens. They sprint towards them at high speed and kill them with their face. But
Yum.
what if we put the chicken over here? And then some trapdoors here.
Oh dear God.
This is
Hey!
the concept
Hey!
we're going to use for our
Don't
farm.
do it.
Have foxes
Don't
run
do
towards
it.
the chicken, fall into a water stream, and drop them to their death. So,
I don't like this.
let's build the farm.
I don't like this idea. Stop. Stop. I don't approve. I don't approve. I don't agree to this. I don't consent. I don't consent.
With the farm
I don't
built, it started
consent.
working almost immediately. Of course, you wouldn't be able to tell because it was still a very slow piece of shit. I couldn't even automate it properly since
my
I had nowhere
God.
near enough iron for a hopper grid, so I just sort of stood there, underneath it, and waited. And waited. And
You don't deserve me.
Wait a minute.
You don't
What is-
deserve me.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. Yeah, that just
Yeah, it didn't
happen.
work, did it?
But I wish it did. Once sufficient time had
Get
passed,
heckled.
I had finally done it,
Oh my god!
and accumulated our 5 emeralds needed for a sapling.
Yeah, he's gone though.
Apples, here we come.
No, he's definitely gone by now.
So I went back home and waited even longer at the Wandering Trader platform.
Oh my
This
god.
time, I wasn't so lucky. Hours upon hours of nothing. Then a trader, I'd check his trades, they were shit, I would murder
Oh
him
my
in cold
god.
blood,
Oh my
rinse
god.
and repeat. This, really sucked.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
Many hours later, our guy finally appeared, selling us one of the 2 types of saplings that can drop apples.
Oh
A
my
dark
god.
oak sapling.
Yeah, but
I
you
could
need
barely
4 of
contain
those.
my excitement.
You need 4.
Holy
Don't.
shit.
No.
Hours upon hours of work
No,
had
no,
led up
no,
to this
no, no.
moment, and it was finally here. I
You
bought
need
the
4.
sapling, placed it down, and bone mealed it.
Martin.
Bone
Martin.
mealed it.
You need 4 of those.
What?
Yes, that's right. Dark oak trees need 4 saplings in order to grow.
Mm-hmm.
And I had 1.
Yeah.
Just
He's gonna crash out. No! This is so messed up!
there we go.
Nice. Oh my god, you're giving me anxiety. Okay. Apple?
Oh.
Oh! Apple? Apple? Finally! Apple!
Apples. Oh my god. Apples. Yes. We had finally
He's
acquired
losing it.
the missing piece. And so, of course,
No!
villager time.
Stop! 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 Stop!
To begin villager time, I brought back the witch that I had banished to the naughty
Oh
corner
my
long
god.
ago, and with a lot of finagling, managed to get her to chuck a weakness potion onto the zombies.
Yes.
Nice!
This was after it poisoned me several times. The
Yeah, I
fucking
can only
dickhead.
imagine.
Then I force-fed them the apples, drove the witch back into the naughty corner for
The naughty
safekeeping,
corner.
I guess, and waited.
Look. No? Nice! They're human again. Nice.
And there we go.
So what
Had
was the point of this?
Finally done it.
I don't.
Their new home was the old pig pen, where I placed down a few beds and threw bread at them until they. Oh.
Bread, yes. Bread.
Oh.
Bread.
Oh. Oh my. Oh. Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. It's a fully clothed child. Curious. Now, to get more emeralds. The easiest method I could think of was to employ them as farmers and sell them carrots. So I employed them as farmers, gave myself carpal tunnel by farming carrots, and sold them to the villagers for great riches.
Money,
Back at the Wandering Trader
money.
platform, I waited even more.
Why? Oh.
And when
Dude,
the
I
Wandering
wonder
Traders
how
did
long this
appear,
took
I
him.
bought
I
whatever
really do.
could. Anything and everything.
Oh
Coral
my
blocks?
god.
Fuck it, I'll take some. Dirt? Yes please. Cactus? Don't mind if I do. Sugarcane?
Oh my
Yes.
god.
During this process, I had also begun work on the next farm. An iron farm. This
An
farm
iron
works by scaring the villagers here periodically with the presence of this zombie.
Oh my
Then, this
god.
trapdoor closes, they forget about him and go back to sleep, and 5 seconds later the trapdoor opens again, sending them in a frenzy, sprinting in every direction at once, and spawning in a golem for their protection.
Oh.
The golem spawns up here, falls into this water stream, and into this chute where he's
He
killed by
had to
cramming
have
with
like
these
YouTube
24
searched
minecarts.
this. There's no way.
My favorite part
I
of
would
this
never
farm,
think
however,
of this.
is the boat clock.
What?
You see, I have very limited redstone components, so to make a clock, I built a small track, filled it with water, and stuck a boat inside it.
Oh my
When
god.
this boat passes over these pressure plates, it activates
Dude, I would
them
never.
and triggers
I
the
could
trapdoor.
never. My brain's not that big.
Simply phenomenal.
Yes,
Next,
splendid.
A trading
Splendid.
hall. So I built a trading hall. Filling it with villagers was tedious and painful, but once it was full, I could start
Oh my
cycling through all
God.
the various trades for my villagers. It took forever, like legitimately fucking ages, just
Yeah.
them removing their workstation, waiting a second, putting it back down, checking their trade, seeing
Oh
their
my-
trades are complete ass, removing the workstation.
Placing it
Mid.
again?
With these books,
Oh
I
my
enchanted
God.
some swag gear. I got
Nice.
some diamond tools, I made myself some armor. Finally, things
Progress.
were going well.
Yeah.
And for our next project, we'd acquire some lava.
How?
So, first things first, for acquiring some lava, I need to kill some pillagers. Don't worry. It will
Whoa.
return soon. Using my, I
What?
found myself the bounding box for a pillager outpost. Building a spawn platform here
You're
would
what?
result in pillagers
How?
spawning. So I built a spawn
You
platform
cheated,
here,
you mean?
and pillagers began spawning.
There's no way.
I was looking
How
for
did
a
you
banner
get
carrier.
the box?
Killing a banner carrier will give you the bad omen effect. The only problem is actually killing one without shooting it off the platform.
Ooh.
Once I had the bad omen effect, I went back to base and to this little setup that I'd built earlier. This villager and bed combo is all you need to start a raid, and raiders only spawn
oh
on
my
full
god.
blocks. So with the rest of the platform made from half slabs, I had a safe area to attack from, and an unsafe area that they'd spawn on. And so,
okay,
the
okay.
raid began.
I'm getting it. Not really, but. Oh. This
Using
is.
my librarians, I had made the most ridiculous bow emeralds can buy, which made quick work of
Oh
each
my
wave.
god.
I had, a little difficulty, but ultimately was victorious.
Damn.
Beating a
did
raid
it.
gives you the hero of the village effect. And with the hero of the village effect, trades with villagers become significantly cheaper,
Nice.
villagers give you gifts. What does this
Oh
have
my
to do with
God.
lava? Toolsmiths.
Oh my god.
You see,
I've
been
never
lying to you.
beat that,
You
so I
can't
didn't know it did
actually
that.
beat Minecraft with one tree, but
You
you
can't?
can get up to here. So here is where a little mod comes in. All the mod does is
Oh.
change the loot table from toolsmith villagers when they drop gifts. Normally, all they do is fill your inventory with useless shit tools, but with this mod, they have a very small chance of dropping lava buckets.
Lava!
Oh, there it is.
He
Finally,
got
after
it.
all these hours, we could make a cobblestone generator.
He fucked it up.
To get myself
Oh no, he
more
didn't. Okay, I
lava,
was gonna say.
I constructed a lava farm. This was great. Except I forgot one small detail.
What?
Lava, lights things on fire.
Oh shit.
Shit. With a bit of time, the lava farm had produced,
Low-key forgot about
Lava.
that too.
you know,
I
like
always
it's
turn fire
supposed
tick
to.
off.
It had made enough lava, in fact, for a portal. And so begins
Nice!
our adventures in the Nether.
Why? Oh my god. Yeah, you didn't think that one through, did you, Chief?
So, what were we doing in the Nether? Well, all I needed from the Nether were blaze rods. Which meant I had to find a Nether Fortress bounding box and build
Oh
yet another
my
spawning platform.
god. I would crash out. Yeah, he's
So I did
crashing
exactly
out.
that. In fact, I was
There's
pretty
no
lucky.
fucking
The Nether
way.
Fortress bounding box was
There's
right
no
there.
way he actually did it.
It was really easy.
What?
Like almost too easy. I shot a few blazes with my bow, and in a few minutes, that was it.
No freaking way.
I had all the blaze rods. And so ends our adventures in the Nether. Holy shit.
There's no
the day of
way.
reckoning was fast approaching.
I
The
know.
ender eyes were made. Before going in, I wanted to be prepared. I leveled up my toolsmiths, my
There's
weaponsmiths,
just no
my
freaking way,
armorers.
man. He's
I got
about
the
to
most
defeat the
ridiculous
Ender
set of
Dragon.
armor, the most ridiculous bow, and the most ridiculous sword, and made the final preparations. I collected a bunch of wood for blocks, and I stole all my villagers' beds.
What?
Through the first eye, and the search began.
Oh my god.
1,000 or so blocks later of just doing this, there it was.
Oh,
I said my goodbyes to this terrible place I had called home
there's
for the last
no
several weeks,
way.
opened the portal, and jumped inside.
Oh my god, he wasted one. He only had 2 left. There's
The
no.
end, like the rest of the world, was a
Oh,
cold,
you're so
desolate
fucked.
void. Just me,
There's no
the
fucking
small
way.
platform of obsidian,
He's gonna get
the
knocked
bedrock
off.
portal, and the dragon.
He's gonna get knocked
so-
off.
The fight
He's
was
dead.
on.
There's no fucking way. Yeah. Oh my god, how did he not die? There's just. He's gonna die. No way. There's no way. Damn! I can't believe this. I really can't.
Yes!
No fucking way. There's just no way. I can't.
What?
Round
What?
2, fight. Dude, the
shit.
COD zombies. Yeah.
Oh, he's punching.
Oh my god. He can finally help defeat it with his friends again. He made it back.
Hit his ass!
Beat his ass. Beat his ass. Nice.
Yes!
They did it!
Let's fucking go!
Everyone kill Steven. Swear.
No, 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 no,
No, no, no, no, no, no, no, no, no. No! No! No way.
No.
Okay.
We did it. We beat the game.
Nice.
And I'm sure many of you will be pleased to hear this. We beat up Steven.
No, you did not. Oh my god. No, Steven!
Thanks for watching. Buy the
Yeah!
frog from the link in the pinned comment.
I will, if it's
And I'll see you
available
next time.
still. Bye, Martin! Oh my god, that was so good! What? Dude, I'm actually surprised he beat it. But anyways, thank you guys for watching with me. I greatly I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you join the Discord so you can give me recommendations and come hang out with us. We play a lot of video games and watch movies every Sunday. What else was there? Oh, the summer car video will be out tomorrow. And I will see you guys in the next one.